So let's talk about love. Let's talk about what love can do in your life. How it can completely change your life. I guess for some people, maybe not everyone. Maybe you're not as lucky to feel such love. And especially romantic love. Romantic love is, personally for me, so special because I've always wanted it. Since a kid, I've always wanted it. And when you find that person for you, it is special because it is kind of hard work. There are so many people out there that you've got to sift through. And there are so many pieces that do have to come together for it to be special. And there also is a mindset you have to keep it special. I think that's one thing I've realized in a relationship is you do actually have to work. Well, not work, but you do have to actually try and keep relationships together. And it's not trying unnecessarily or unwantingly. You love that deeply that you want to try. You want to make the other person as happy as they can be. You want to care for them. Don't get me wrong, there's absolutely a natural aspect of it. But the thing I learned is how much you want to actually try. How much you actually want to sacrifice in terms of yourself inside you. How much you're willing to sacrifice for someone else. Dropping your ego and thinking about someone else. For me personally, I've grown up quite selfishly. Of only thinking of myself and only thinking of my own problems. And that's one of the things you get in a relationship is you have to think of the other person for it to be successful, for it to be a good relationship. And both of you have to care for each other. And it makes the love stronger. And that's one of the things I would never have guessed. Never have been able to presume, anticipate. And how lucky it is actually that we can love. And how that one piece of love makes you see all the other love in your life. That's what it did for me. It makes me a better person. That I can have this partner that loves me and allows me to love them. And I get so much joy in loving them, in caring for them. It pushes you away from this selfish perception or perspective, should I say. And it teaches you a lot. Got back to old videos and yawning. But it teaches a lot about sharing your care and sharing your love and your thoughts and ideas for someone else, sharing the world with someone else. I think for me, when you're so caught up in your own problems and you're so isolated and so in your own thoughts, you forget about the world out there. You forget about everyone else. And when you've got this constant reminder of someone that you want to love and you see these opportunities to love, you just want to take them. And so you're almost in a constant state of thinking about other people in a good way, not thinking about other people. Some people think about others too much and they forget to think about themselves because they use that and avoid what's going on internally. But for me, it's not like that. For me, I'm lucky. I'm lucky that I get to have a person that I truly want to love and to experience that love. I mean, it's so valuable in life that I am lucky to be able to even experience it, especially at this age. And to have such a good partner that I've found, such a good relationship, such a great person that I've found, that has such great personality traits, it blows my mind that another person can be so great, can be so caring, can be so loving, can be so smart and beautiful and thoughtful. Someone who actually brightens your day. When you get someone like that, you do have to hold on to them. You do have to. That's why I corrected myself when I said you have to work on your relationship. It's not work. It's not work because someone's so valuable in your life. You see how much you benefit from them. You see so much how your life changes because of them. And you see what else is special in your life when you want love so much, and that's what you're paying attention to, that you want it, you want it, you're trying to find it, and you're not getting it, and you're getting all in your own head and isolated and down on yourself. You forget to see all the love around you already because you're searching for it. And for me, when I found it, I then went on this journey to really seeing and appreciating the love that I have in my life, because I'm like, you know what I mean? I've already got this love. I've just not appreciated it because I've been so, I guess, focused on trying to find it elsewhere. And it's like love does really attract love. And for me, luckily, I already had it in place, that it was already there, that now all it took was the thoughts to attract itself to me and to appreciate all that, to appreciate everyone else I've got in my life. And it really throws the focus off you of life's so tough, life's so hard, you've got to do this on your own. You know, you get this feeling of at least you've got someone to go through it with. And for those people out there who don't have it and they've never experienced it, and I know for me, if I was to hear this, I'd feel a bit jealous. I'd feel a bit like, oh, why not me? And yeah, you're going to feel that because it is so special and it is so hard to get, and so you are so lucky when you get it. And all I can say is, once you get it, hold on to it and don't waste it, and don't act like the person you're not. Don't pretend. That's another thing I think I've noticed is, luckily I've been myself. So I've not attracted someone who I don't want. You know, when you've got these books out there on how to pick up girls and how to meet someone, there is no rule book. It is just being you, and that is the hardest part. To just be you. To be fully you and open up and be you. Be vulnerable being you. The good parts and the bad parts. Because someone's going to be partnering up with you. And they've got to be sure that they want both sides of you. And you've got to be prepared for that and not just hide it and avoid it. And one day you'll find someone who does love you for you if you've worked on yourself enough, and you almost deserve that love. And you can appreciate that love. Maybe it'll come into your life. And I'm lucky that I figured it out. And I figured out an aspect of life that includes love. One of the most valuable things in my mind that I think of is how valuable love with family, my girlfriend, you know, how valuable that feeling actually is in life. Like, that's it. That is it in life. That's all you need. And it is awful if you don't have that. But you've got to remember, if you don't have that, that you can have that. It's just you've not got it at this moment in time. And it's a tough thing to think about. I know. But once you get it, after having such tough times, you'll really appreciate it and you'll really value it. Like I value it. It's the best thing in the world. Love. Especially my girlfriend and especially my family. It's the best thing that is in my life and will ever be in my life is love. And it's great. But yeah, at home now, so peace.